Hello, hello, hello. How's it going tonight? Boom. Okie dokie. I think it's time to go hug a jellyfish. As much fun as that sounds. Now what is my phone pinging about? Oh. First Formula 1 practice of the season starts soon. That's cool. Well, we are up and running today with the motherboard cannibalized from my server. So I don't have a NAS up and running, but I do have a working desktop, even if it is like completely hamstrung by the B550 chipset instead of the X570. So we will run it for now. And hit the button. Game audio, desktop audio, mic audio, 60 FPS, recording 4K, streaming 936. Looks like we're in good shape. Let's get it. No. Resume, not new. Wait, I don't want to wake up. I just want to go to bed. Time to go fishing. Hey, how's it going today, Dark House? I spent my day reading NVIDIA documentation for their little baby Jetson boards. And my brain hurts. Because they changed the entire methodology for writing code for it in November. And I've used them for about 12 years, but I didn't know they changed it, so now I'm relearning how to use the whole thing. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about... It's this little guy. About the size of a laptop stick of RAM. The rest of this is the carrier board, but that's just the card. And yeah, so it's GPU and ARM processor all in one. And I'm doing image processing stuff on it with a nice little camera. I was just hearing it. Yeah. That's the thing, for someone who hates reading as much as I do, or I don't really hate reading, I'm just really bad at it. I do a lot of reading for my work. Alright, so I wanted to go see if I could find the my spaceship. I'm gonna do that, and then we'll go hug a jellyfish. Oh, it's over here. Other side of the sun, if I remember right. Yeah, those Jetson boards are a lot of fun. They, for what they are quite powerful. The small ones. But, oh, jeez, it was right there. They are, just like everything else in computer hardware right now, damn near impossible to get your hands on. Like this motherboard, for instance, trying to replace this motherboard. I'm considering just taking this chance to upgrade the whole system, because there's no X570 motherboards that I can find under $600 to $800, and B550 chipset does not give me the I/O that I need for my PCIe card stuff, so probably gonna end up going that route, unfortunately. And then I'll watch eBay or something for a small board, and I'll turn the 5900X that's in this system, the processor, into a streaming PC, likely. Put it in a little bitty 2U server case, and get her mounted. As much as I hate saying that I'll have to run Windows on it, I probably will have to run Windows on it, strictly because the bot software I use hates Linux. It runs, but not well. Alrighty. I need this one. Alright. Pachoo! Missed it. Oh, but it's over there. And that one moved. Ain't that just lovely? Did it move? It looked like it moved. These anglerfish have me paranoid. I don't think that's a fish. No. Okay. Into the spooky seed we go. Oh. You're down there. Oh gosh. I forgot about the spinny thing in the middle here. In the middle of this pod. And thought a fish was about to nom on me. The atmosphere of this place will never not give me the creeps. It's so good. Alright, there's the trail. And follow the lights that are somehow glowing hundreds of thousands of years later. And hopefully not crash catastrophically in the process. Now, with how my luck works out, this is probably going to end up being inside of the spawn location for these things, isn't it? Alright. So I see the duplicate. And... oh, son of a gun. It is. Shit. Well, this is going to be interesting. They're blind. They can hear. So I'm probably going to have to point and shoot and hope that I float past them, I guess. Makes me wonder if my suit makes less noise than the ship. Nice and slow. All right. Jeez, that made me jump. No, 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 no. Okay. didn't think I jump scared that easily, but that one got me really good. Oh boy. Whew. I'm like inching, inching, inching. Wake up. Wow. My heart stopped. Okay, well, there's no point in going to the one on the right since it's going to point us straight to the nest anyway. Oh. Should probably repair my ship before I go too much farther. Fuel tank and upper hull. I think I might try... I mean, it's probably a death sentence, but I might try going in with without the ship. Upper hull. Oh, right there. Oh, that's the fuel tank. Duh. Dude, my heart is still racing. Stinking fish. Trying to think what else all I really learned about them is that they're blind, I think. I hear one. I don't like it. This is probably going to be one sitting right here waiting for me, isn't there? Nom nom. Right into his mouth. That's unfortunate. So once you wake him up, you're kind of screwed because you can't get... Like, they're just going to sit there and wait for you. I don't really know. That might have been one behind me, too. Alright, let's check the notes. Check the notes. High energy lab. Was it anglerfish fossil? Play a game where one player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children and the village lined up against the one wall. The anglerfish said go. They had to sneak across the other side. Oh, one was chasing me. Okay. It sounded like that, but I guess I kind of assumed it was the one on the other side. Maybe... Can sound go through those? I don't think so. But yeah, okay. Either way, I was going to get nommed on. Alright. I'm getting weird audio glitches, so I was trying to check if it was on my end or if it was GPU related, which looks like it's not. The motherboard just has a terrible audio chip in it. Alright, so you had to sneak across. Blindfold was added because... Whoop. Wrong stick. These real anglerfish are blind. Alright, was that all that there is? I think so. Alright, so I think we might actually have to go through the long way to get there if there's one of those big nasties waiting for me. But if we go through the long way, I ditch the ship outside. It's probably the best bet. And sneak in. Just real gentle and quiet with the suit. Because the suit's got to be quieter than the whole ship. I don't think I need to go plant the beacon again, or the scout again, either. Might be a little difficult to find. If I'm going all the way there, I might as well. Worth it to not have to wander around in a anglerfish-infested mess. Alright. Scooch our way to the side. And in we go. Came in a little toasty, but we got there. Alright, let's head over here first. Because that might be the... Oh. Before I do... I'm curious. What I'm thinking, I'm wondering if I get up speed instead of creeping my way in there, if I get up enough speed that I can coast past them. I wonder if that'll be enough. And then I can have the ship in there. But I also have a sneaking suspicion that there's like 50 of those things laying in wait inside their egg point. Where are you? You're over there. Oh, is this it? This is it right here. Okay. That's easy to find. Alright. So, flip a coin. Coast and hope we don't get eaten. Or sneaky boy spacesuit and hope we don't run out of fuel. I'm gonna try to coast it. Okay, listen here, Rock. I was here first. Actually, not, but... Go away. Aft hull. Oxygen tank. Okay, we're fine. We're probably going to get eaten here anyway. Are there things behind me? Yes, there's something right there too. Okay. Let's... line her up. I think... I don't know, maybe the portal will center me, but I'm going to try to aim for that bottom section there. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Sneak through. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, it actually worked. We're still moving. I don't think I'm far enough away yet. Okay, let's give it a tiny little bump. Oh. I didn't think that was actually going to work. I'm so paranoid to make any noise in here. Guess I should have repaired the ship. Wow, okay. Wait a second. I want to know if there's a way to destroy those eggs. Wow, this one's bright. Why is this one so bright? All right. Dude, my heart is racing from that. The adrenaline hit was brutal. Just waiting for one of them to try to give me a jump scare again. Look at this. Hi, vessel. Hey, Tiga, welcome. Did you see the jump scare? What is going on in here? Yeah. I was trying to sneak past them and they woke up and it got me the best jump scare I've had in a long time. Okay, well, it looks like this is our entry point, maybe. Or it's just a hole in the hull. Why are these ones skeletons and the other ones are not? I guess the gear doesn't decompose? Come on. Oh, can we not park the ship there? Lame. Alright. Alright, let's fix this sucker up before we go in there. Yeah, they do build things to last. As I've seen. They build things to last, but apparently not themselves. What's this, wasn't it? Right there. They build things to last, and then they hand them to people that want to push more power than they should through them, and they blow up in the sky. There we go. Alright, let's get in here. Ooh. Dark and creepy? Nah, we'll go this way first. Trees detected. Okay. Control room, I guess? What are you? Let's start with the front one. Okay. Guess we gotta turn power onto it first. Alright. Come on, there we go. Why can't I have gravity? Excuse me? What is this? Surrounding thing. Okay, so there's two balls. Oh, is this the... There we go. I gotta remember that there's the doohickey. Oh. So there's some kind of a pattern that I need. Okay. I'm probably just playing with something I don't understand yet. Yep, okay. But you can go over here? So you don't have to move. Okay. So I don't know what that is yet. I assume it's some kind of control mechanism. But I don't know how it works. And we sent power over here. It didn't do anything. I want to science something. Okay. Gosh. Come here, you. You go over here. I want to see what happens if I put this up. Probably nothing's going to change yet, but we're going to try it. There we go. Over there. Alright, same deal. There's a hole in the top. What is up here? Oh, the doodads broken. Can I stick it back in? Okay, so we stuck the warp core back in. But it looks dead. I wonder if that means I can turn the other side on now? No. Okay. 50% fuel remaining. Oh, hey, look, there's words. Should probably read those. There's some over there, too. Yeah, okay. No, let me move. Thank you. Boom. Shoulder button, not trigger. Okay. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. Okay. Is the eye of the universe real? Or, I mean, I assume it's real because we've been to the moon and all that. But all this makes me wonder if it's a creation of Nomai hierarchy to give their clans a target while the universe died. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable, and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you'll be on your own. Moromi. Kenna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Moromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell. The disappearance of Eskal. Oh, no. That's not what I was thinking at all. Is this Eskal? I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskal's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time. But in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught up in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kenna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Okay. So this is a message that happened after the disappearance of the Nomad that we've been exploring here. That makes me think that there's actually no way to stop this loop and stop the universe from exploding. That's gonna be dark if that's what this actually is. So they actually came here. I gotta get rid of these notifications in the corner. They actually came here looking for the eye. We're not able to do anything about it because it got stranded. And generations later, they were all the Nomai were consolidating because the whole universe was exploding. It's kind of wild. This is Eskal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now a part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Something was blocking them because they got yoinked into a different dimension, essentially. Alright. Right, yeah. So these ones were an outbound and these ones were inbound. I had assumed that these were inbound at first until I got like halfway through it. Is there any way to tell? No, the markings are the same. Okay. The communication protocol of the Nomai is really fascinating to me. Like, I had assumed that they were akin to cave writings until I met the one. Solanum. Just context. So until I met Solanum, I'd assumed that they were like notes, but I gotta refuel. Check on the big one over. Alright, I'll go check. I wanna refuel a second. But yeah, that just seems like the way they communicate is with these quantum writings. Unless you meant outside the big window area. Check under the big window area. Aha! Look at that. Bruh. That's neat. So they had... It's supposed to be part of their warp system. I can see how that would be a commonly missed area. It's kind of tucked in there. Felix. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact, Eskal, this is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare for warp immediately. Eskal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? Oh, that's terrible. We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. We can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for warp instead. I understand. No. Is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? Warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem. Provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. They tried to send the message. Felix. That's pretty terrible, actually. I wonder if I could get some of the cores from the high energy lab, and if it would do anything if I tried to put them in there. Might be a waste of time, but me curious. Thanks for pointing that one out to me. I would have missed that otherwise. Stores are all closed. And they have the same design on them. Out of time, too. Shoot. Not where I wanted to be. There's definitely more going on here. I just don't know what it is yet. Whether I might have seen the ship log. Oh, it had to come back? Gotcha. Well, I was probably going to say that anyway, because there's a lot going on here. And I'm not seeing like any kind of symbols or anything that would tell me what to do. Yeah. There's this consistent design across them, but nothing that I'm seeing is like, oh yeah, this is... how to use the device. By the way, when that explosion happened, did you get audio crackle on your end? Or is that just on my end? I'm curious if that's coming through the recording, the streaming. Because it sure crackled over here. Okay. That's good to know. Just means this is my audio outlet then. That is fascinating. The fact that they tried to reach out, or that Felix tried to reach out and was stopped because they were rushing, that whole anything in the name of discovery seems to be a theme with the Nomai. You did hear clipping at the boom? Okay. Funny enough, it wasn't clipping. Maybe it's deeper in there than I thought. Well. Alright, well, let me know if it gets too bad, and I'll see what I can do about it. I'm hoping that what I'm hearing is what you're hearing, and it's the first bad glitch that I've heard, so... Alright, let's go look at the... Let's go look at the thingy. Might be jellyfish time. Oh, that's all there was? Rest within dark bramble. Vessel's core is long dead. Okay, so I activated a three-sided pillar. This seems to be some kind of input device. You know, I tried to call for help, but it was broken during the crash. The vessel can hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining clans are regrouping in response to impending death of the universe. And I want to know how much time passed between those two. Because it had passed into legend, it said. So it was generations. Just depends on how many. A recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered. Oh, okay. From the eye of the universe, the Nomai were worried it's going to disappear. So the thing underneath was a recording of the actual signal, a representation of it anyway. It's saying there's nothing left there. The incoming is recent transmissions. Okay. So hundreds of thousands of years then, in between. I really thought there was going to be more there. I don't want to trust this to tell me the truth that there's not anything else there, because this seems to go. If there's not, this seems like the seems like a big missed opportunity. But hey, Jaxie. Oh, come in. Off work finally. Just went to the Nomai vessel. What's new? Well, I yanked the motherboard out of my NAS server and put it in here. So I GMA rigged it and got it running so I can actually be operational until I figure out what I'm going to do to replace it. But getting a new X570 motherboard right now is very expensive, so I might just end up coughing up for the full system upgrade. At least I don't need a new GPU. Exactly. So, we'll see. I've got some of the parts picked out. After stream, I was going to do the final decision making on what I'm going to do with it. Car shopping, and tired of it. It depends on if are you shopping out of immediate necessity or just looking for a change kind of a thing, because car shopping, just like the computer parts shopping, not immediate. Okay, so then it can be all right. I don't know. I like cars though, so what kind of car are you looking for? Oh, duh. I gotta go find the thing. Got me talking about other stuff and I forgot about the tornado. There it is. Well, my wife, the Momster is what they call it. It's a 1999 Suburban with a 7.4 liter monster V8 inside of it that my wife drives. And I drive a Subaru BRZ. Got a new car for the fiance. She was driving a 2015 Exploder. You misspelled it. It's an Exploder. But that twin turbo V6 has got some balls. I'll give it that. Yeah, yeah, it definitely sucks down gas. Trust me, this the V8 and the Suburban is the same thing. The Kia Sportage PHEV. That's the plug-in hybrid, right? That's the PHEV? Where it's got like a smaller battery for the hybrid side. Yeah, okay. One of my friends has one of, I think it's the same thing. One of my D&D friends. Because it's 33 miles? Suckers. Oh, no. My brain went to 33 miles on the vehicle. No, you're saying it's got about 33-mile range. It's like, damn thing's brand new. All right. Either this is going to work or it's going to hurt. Yeah. Sup, buddy? You smell like a fish. Oh, please don't eat me. Are you going to eat me? Oh, you can go all the way up in there. That's cool. City's not very large. About 33 miles will cover anything. She lives in town about 90% of the time. Nice. Is that good? Are we inside now? I think so. Let's go down and see. Let me out of here. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I've never been one to relish gas mileage that much. Here's the Outlander. Okay. I need to look this up real quick. The Outlander. Is that what I think it is? How long have they made this thing? Was it 1988? Yeah. Okay. You say boring, but are you familiar with... Dang it, now I can't remember the name of it. There's a rally that goes from Paris down into Africa. And I think it was the Outlander that completely changed the game for that entire rally. Dakar Rally, yes. So boring, but has history. Last car was an 06 Forester XT. Yes. Fast turbo small SUV. Dude, the Forester, as ugly as it is, it's a pretty good car. Until you have to do a head gasket and then rip your wallet or your time. It's 0 to 60 in 9.5. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That is pretty boring. Was the Forester the manual or the auto? Oh, did the turbo ones not have head gasket issues? That's good. Yeah, manual. Nice. I drive and will continue to drive exclusively manual as long as I can. In college, I had a Volkswagen GTI with a 2.8 liter VR6. And then after that, I got an automatic Audi A6 and I hated it. Man, it was Ooh, hello. Okay, we're here. A 74 Vet. Ooh. What kind of condition? My dad just started working on his 69 Camaro RS that he's had since it was in high school. And yeah, that's been a long time coming that he's working on that. And I've got... Okay, I got two different thought processes here. So I want to talk cars for a second, and then I'll get back to the game. So I had the GTI in college. Well, first car was a 92 Cadillac DeVille with was it a 3.8 liter V8, the North Star V8 in it? So I hated driving it, but she was quick. Mechanically excellent, cosmetically trash. Just got a couple years ago. Okay. Perfect because it's fairly cheap. Works great. You can drive it. Really start fixing it up. Nice. That's a fun car to work on and fix up too. The parts are still available, which is nice. Yeah, North Star is fun until it dies. So, funny story about that. I got it when I was 16. I drove it for 2 weeks after I got my license. I was making a left. Guy behind me tried to pass me on a country road and smacked me. Had he been 6 inches back, I probably wouldn't have legs if I was even alive. So that was gnarly. Then my grandparents gave me their 1982 Oldsmobile 88 Regency Chrome. Talk about a boat on wheels. That thing was a piece. Drove that until I bought the GTI when I went to college. Sold the GTI for the A6 with the V8 Quattro. So again, quick and grip for days, but because I had like 10.5-inch tires on it. It was at 285s on the tires. But I replaced the steering rack 3 times in that, or twice, and then it went out a third time, and I just sold it to some dude who was desperate for a car and didn't care about that. But then ended up having to deal with the cops on that one because he never went to the Secretary of State and transferred it to his name. So it was still in my name and had racked up several $1,000s of parking tickets. So I had to deal with that. Didn't have to pay anything, but it was still kind of a headache. And then I bought the Volkswagen, a 2004 Volkswagen R32, the Mark IV R32. Mwah. Love that car so much. That was my dream car since college, was to get the R32. And I got it it was at 120,000 miles, and I got it for $7,000. Drove across the state to get it. And it just so happened, like, our family car died on the east side of the state. Went to a mechanic, got talking to him. His daughter was selling the car because she wanted a truck. And I walked in with cash and left with the car. So I drove that one for a year and a half. And let me find the picture here. Car. Google Photos, I hate you, but search correctly, please. Here it is. What's that? So let's see how well that comes through. That's what happened to that car. Actually, here, let's do this. Boom. There you go. The green is cutting out the grass. But yeah, so I was actually going to a Chamber of Commerce meeting for my business, and a 3/4 ton pickup made a left in front of me, didn't see me coming, made a left, and I smacked him at about 60 miles an hour. And that one messed me up pretty bad. And then of course it's sad because it's such a special car to me. So yeah, thankfully insurance more than paid for that car, and I was able to get into the BRZ, and I've been having fun with the BRZ so far. So we got the family car and the work truck and the BRZ. So yes, always nice when insurance actually works. It was funny. With the insurance at State Farm, my wife's sister's husband, is that still my brother-in-law? I don't know. You get the point. State Farm agent got me hooked up with State Farm insurance. They called me the day after the accident and said, well, we'll have you hooked up today or tomorrow. They called me the next day again and said, we need a couple extra days to research this. They didn't realize what they had actually insured, because as far as my best count, with the Mark IV R32s, there's less than 500 left on the road in the States. So in any color. So they had no idea what they were actually insuring. And so they finally got me the money, and I think I walked away with 24 grand from that car. So it worked out pretty good. Let's see here. All right, one last thing, and we'll get back to the game. Where is it? Downloads. Oh, come on. I can't find it now. There it is. We'll see how well it comes through. It's going to cut the trees out, but there she is. That's what we're driving now. So she's fun. Nice blue and gold E85 tune on her. Got some nice racing springs, AP Racing, big brakes on the front. And on E85, I'm still getting 30 miles a gallon if I'm nice to it. So we're a small SUV EV. If I'm picky and there's not many options. Yeah. We can't get vented seats and the go real fast version. Interesting. Honestly, I've never looked at the Mustang E. I'm an electronics engineer, right? Electronics and software. I will avoid an electric vehicle as long as I have to, just by the pure fact that I love driving a manual car with reasonable displacement. Just the experience of it, I can't get past it. Ooh, hello. Who's the third one? I want to know. Here it is. Yeah, fast EVs are fun in their own way, but they are totally a different experience. Like, I wouldn't even try to compare them because they're so different. There's brutal instant power. Yes. I have driven the Tesla Plaid at this trip. The thing is nutty. Like, stupid nutty. It's just... Like, I've driven 800 horsepower cars at the strip that was... They're ballsy. Like, don't get me wrong. But they're not scary. They're strong. If they're mechanically sound, they go in a straight line. Like, you get really, really bloody fast. 160, 170 by the end of the quarter. Like, you're cooking. You're cooking hard. That Tesla scared the ever-loving shit out of me. All right. Words. Yarrow, I have exciting news. That the Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Remy's adding some finishing touches here, but should be finished soon. Are you and the orbital cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's pre-flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage. That took me a second. On the other appendage. Other hand. Okay, got it. I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. That's fair. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Remy. Launch module. So probably you've seen this already. Yeah, all busted up. Okay. Just another side note on cars. I had a coworker, first job out of college, got a 92 or a 93 Camaro, the ugly ones, that had the LS, and he put some monster turbo, it was a diesel truck turbo in it. That was the only other car that I've been terrified to be in, because our front wheels were still in the air at the end of the quarter mile. He didn't let me drive that one. I was just riding along on that one, but yeah, that car was scary. So anyway, Mallow, imagine. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You want to ask the orbital program to use so much power it breaks, will you? Oh, this is a copy of the same log that we read up in the launcher. Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. Who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because I won't be capable of receiving your probe data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. So, maybe I'm not remembering. They launched it. I remember all the, like, reading stuff about it, but for the life of me, I can't remember exactly what it was. There was a reason that they didn't launch it, I think. I'll just go back and read a little bit, just to remember. Yeah, I'm having audio glitches. That's weird. What is going on here? Ooh. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, thank you. Oh, wait. So now I want to know why it ended up launching at the start of this loop. Assuming data from the probe, 9/130, 9/3/18, 114. Visualizing current trajectory. Okay. Controller finesse. Yo, what? That's not helpful. That's not helpful. To be clear, the plant power source for the Ash Twin project, now the probe cannon. That's why they didn't fire. Right, because they were going to receive the data down to the Ash Twin project. That's what it was, right? Or they were going to receive the data here. Okay, yeah. Stinking. All right, I need to. I don't want to tab out of it. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. There we go. I keep forgetting to kill the Telegram, my Telegram before I start stream, and then it sits there opening notifications in the bottom window that you can't see. But, all right, previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,141. Those aren't coordinates, that's a freaking number. My brain went, okay, to be fair, I was dealing with 3D scanner XYZ coordinates all day, or all week, so my brain was not seeing that as 9 million at all. So they launched a shitload of these things. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe 39318-054. Ooh. Okay. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. That's how you get there. Or at least, I think that's how you get there. Where's the screenshots button? Screenshots. Go away, game recording. I'm already recording you. And I'm doing a better job than you are. So the question is, how do you power it? Or is it already powered? Okay, so now my next question is this the point that I should go do the DLC? Or more to do? Because that looks like coordinates, yes and no? Okay. See, because that looks like coordinates to go put in the vessel. Oh, stop it! There we go, that's what no, okay. I guess gravity's gonna take me one way or the other. Okay. ATP. So not yet, is what I'm hearing you say. Not quite yet. Could. Where are you? Well, what are you doing over there? Oh yeah, I parked you outside. That's why. Could. Okay. This one's good. We're chilling then. Can I get there? Can I get... No, I can't get there. I just have to wait for them to come back. Okay, there's only two things you need to see in the base game to get the perfect DLC experience. And even then, it's a very minor change to one single DLC thing. Okay. And you think I've seen those? Just go inside the interloper, go to the vessel, or to the Brittle Hollow Temple Settlement. And I've been to all three of those. There is something at the Temple Settlement that was bugging me about it, though. All right, come here, you fish. Yee! Oh boy. Come on. Up. We're clear? Yeah, we're clear. Oh, apparently not. Alternatively, you can keep playing the base game until you get to the point where you know exactly how to end the game. You're not going to gain anything by waiting. All right. Well, I'm going to go check out the ship log, see where things are at. Stand up and stretch my legs for 30 seconds and then decide what I'm going to do. It's like, what are you doing up there? Or we're still underwater. That was just through the current. Okay. I was really confused for a second. There we go. Does it think the ship is full of water or something? That's weird. Maybe because it's half sunken water. Alright, this is what I want to look at. So we got the probe tracking module. Oh, it shows the coordinates there. Alright. Okay, so 9,318,000, 54th probe. I did not go talk to the statue. I don't know if I should have done that, but... I found the coordinates marking the universe. This. I need to get in there yet. That's the thing we're missing. He said ATP. Alright, that's our next goal. We're getting inside ATP first. Well, assuming there is a way to get in there. But based on what you said, I think there is. So, I just don't know how to do it yet. So, real quick, gonna take a quick bio break. I will be back in 2 minutes or less. And between now and then, hopefully I have an epiphany on how to get into the Ashwin project. So I will be right back. All right. I have a theory. The teleporters. I already know there's no physical entrance. He's been cooking. Dude, sometimes I learned this in college, right? This is dude, James Scandrick in college. I don't remember many people from college, but that guy, I remember him. He was the most dapper black gentleman I have ever met. Like, full pea coat and suit every single day to classes. Absolute G. And he would always say, when you need to think hard about something, mind you, full like Morgan Freeman voice too. When you need to really come up with good ideas, think hard about something, just go take a piss. You'll figure it out. If that doesn't work, go take a dump. That'll probably do it. Yeah, it was amazing. I should look him up. I don't know what he's up to now. I should look him up, see what he's doing. I can't even remember what he was studying. We lived a couple doors down from each other in the dorms. And we'll never forget that man. All right. So the theory is the teleportation towers is the key. You give me life advice, go take a piss. Exactly. All right, so let's go over to the twin here because we're almost out of time. Well, we're running low anyway. So I remember when I was there, I had the theory that you could time it right and jump to either one of the twins. And given that they orbit, oh boy, coming in hot. I'm not quite sure how to do it, but I think that's the trick, is that I've got to teleport away and then back to. Oh, there we go. Come on, I'm looking from the top here. I don't know. Maybe they'll just dump me back here? Because it puts you back where you came from. So maybe not. Is this the wrong one? Oh, hi. No. Son of a bitch. Asshole. Fine. We're going to this one. I think I found the scroll for that. Yeah, I did. Okay. So I gotta figure out which tower goes to which. But I'm thinking that it has to be a pretty tight window. Like a tight alignment window, right? I should also check the rest of the towers. I don't know if I've been to all of them. I think I have. Where you at, boo? I know you're there. Come on, you slowpoke. Standing in a blue circle for you, or blue square for you. Speaking of squares, nerd joke. Actually, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson saw this video of him. He had a pie pizza cutter, like the symbol pie, with 2 wheels on it for cutting pizza. But pie is not round. Pie is not a circle. Its pie are squared. And then he proceeded to cut a square pizza with his pie pizza cutter. It is probably the most math nerdy dad joke I've ever heard or seen. All right. My patience is wearing thin, planet. Yeah, that's pretty far up there. Here we go. Oh, look, my ship. I should have seen that coming. I should have. I really should have. Don't you dare. Okay, come on. Up, up. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Like a record, baby, right around. There we go. All right. Let's try the other ones. Are they both busted? Nah, this one has glass on top of it. Dude. Having hit my own skin with a reasonably powerful sandblaster in the past, yes. That would hurt. Sand is nasty. Actually, that was one of the biggest things, struggles I had with the Apollo program, wasn't it? Was, getting the moon sand dust to not ruin the seal on the suit. That was a big struggle, yeah. Yeah, it's like super fine, like silicate. Like little tiny microscopic razor blades. Regolith? Is that the name of this stuff? Sun's probably gonna pop before it comes back around. But we'll have a whole cycle next time to try it out. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Okay. Well. I think I got time to... I'm gonna read this real quick. Time difference is charged for the return warp. Okay, the return warp, direct return warp is supposed to be right back here. There's 2 of them, though. So do... There's a cubby. Do we have another shot? Maybe? Test the theory? I wonder if the cubby is how I stayed on here. It's music, man. 60 seconds of oxygen remaining. I don't think that matters because I'm about to be blown apart to the molecular level by plasma and recombobulated on the other side. Lucky me. Come on. Show your face, Ember Twin. Side note. You have any idea how many loops it took me to realize that music change meant that the sun was going to pop? It's kind of terrible. Yeah, no, we're out. Yeah, it took me a while. Oh, it's right here too. Show it to me. Yeah, I noticed a couple of streams ago. I don't remember exactly when it was, but yeah. I did notice after a while. Which is funny, considering how much attention I generally pay to music. I don't know why it took me that long to pick up on that one. I gotta noodle this. Oh, she's coming at us. Now, what I wonder is, since that probe pops out at a different direction every time, do the coordinates change, and am I gonna have to go back in there and get the new coordinates each time? Hopefully not. That'd be kind of annoying, but it's not that hard to get in there, I guess. Where is it? It was over here. Quantum Moon, Ash Twin Project. Oh, duh, it's right there. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Hiding in plain sight. Actually, yeah. This entire thing is an exercise in hiding in plain sight. I really do think, like, this, of all the games I played, this is near the pinnacle of design. Like, story and everything else aside. This stands apart from other games strictly from the fact that they created something that is so well designed that you can only play it once. Like, truly. I find that fascinating from like a game dev academic standpoint. All right, so there's one there. I'm trying to figure out why there's two, right? There's two because there's the twins, but why would it have two? So I think I gotta find a way to teleport from the one out and then see if it goes back to the core. If not, I'm gonna have to rethink my theory, maybe. Because let's see, I've used the Giant's Deep one. I've used the... Oh, let's not crash. I love how much there is to explore, but also made it in a way to not make you tediously check every crevice. You know, the habit to check every crevice, you know, the meme of always check the toilets kind of thing. is so ingrained in me that I feel like I'm trying to check every crevice. But the same in some areas, like if you remember when I was doing Ember Twin, like looking in every single rock corner, like trying to find stuff, and then flip that over to now where I nearly miss things because I don't check enough. It's a really interesting like human psychology thing too. But like you were getting at there, I think this strikes a fantastic balance. Man, I don't get it. My CPU is at 12%. My GPU is at 5%. Why is the audio glitching? This stupid motherboard. All right. Let's see. We gotta get on the equator. Maybe audio def. It's really subtle, and maybe I can only really hear it in the IEMs. It's like it's not a peak. It kind of sounds like a peak, but it's not quite. It's more like it skips a couple of bytes of audio in the digital format before it comes out. I probably need to stay on my ship here for a minute. I usually hear that if I'm running like a big software load, trying to build one of my client projects or something, where I'm using all 24 cores. Which is why it's weird that it's happening when I'm such low CPU usage. Okay, I've read that scroll already. Might go read it again. If we got time to kill, as I'm waiting for this stinking sand to go down. Let's noodle through this. So 2 towers. Let's not get sucked away by the sand NATO. I really want to know how they did this shader effect. Because it's really cool. I just don't even, from a VFX standpoint, I don't even know where to start on how they did it. And this was Unity, right? I think so. Okay. So this has a similar windy thing around it to the other... Ah, shoot, to Giants Deep. Does this one too? Also, this game is A-class in understanding and allowing you to use the scientific method. And also shows how, let's see, and also shows how often people have confirmation bias or just plain assumptions that they are, wow, my eyes skipped that line. Or just plain assumptions that they think are fact without considering what they've actually seen. Yeah. 100%. You can jump to so many conclusions, and that's why I enjoy theorizing about this stuff so much. I mean, you've heard me throw out theories that are blatantly wrong, right? And some of them that are pretty damn near spot on. And that's what I like about it, is the like trying to find all that information and try to draw conclusions from it. hopefully without the confirmation bias, but it's so easy to fall prey to that. Especially because there's so many games that are simple and fall into the tropes, right? So that's one thing that I love about this so much. I think refreshing is the best word I have for it. It's refreshing. It has like reset the part of my brain that was getting a little bit jaded about games being so samey. And this, I don't know, you guys seem to feel the same, but this is gonna live forever at or near the top of my you must play this game list. Yeah. All right. Boom. Did we do it? There it is. Okay. I was hoping that it went down. I was hoping that it didn't have to go like back and forth. That nonsense. Oh shit, this is gonna make me dizzy though. All right. You know, when I hit affiliate, I may have to get the 4-eye smiley emote in here. That's the hardest puzzle of the base game? It wasn't even that hard to figure out. I just had to actually go try it. I remember theorizing it, I just never actually went and did it. And this, okay, here's another theory. I think the eyes lit up are the links to the people who are connected to it. But was it Gabbro? I've only met me and Gabbro. So who's the third? Is it Solanum? I bet you it's Solanum. Hardest, yeah, that is subjective, yeah. But I see most people getting stuck on it out of anything. I could see that. And then there's me, who gets stuck on not diving under the water into a puddle to get to the underside of the island. And this is why puzzles have so little to do with cognitive ability. Everything to do with how you think about things. All right, 8 minutes and 34 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Ooh. Is it going to tell me how many cycles it's done? Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. Or is the okay, so Giant's Deep is Gabbro. I'm getting that name right, aren't I? Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now that I'm almost done with the base game, I'm finally starting to get the names straight in my head. Okay, so the Timber Hearth memory statue is me. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a lot of time. This is gonna make me so freaking dizzy, though. I want to know if someone has designed a 3D printable version of this, because I want it right there. And I got the printer over there to do it. I want to know. Okay, we're going to look with the lights and everything. Can you post links? 1 second. Let me make sure you can. Where's the button? Permit. You should be able to know. Because I want to see it. This will be a thing. Once I finish this, it's going on that printer and we're making it. No? Oh, that turned into asterisks. Why did that not? One sec. Yeah, it just turned into asterisks. Apparently permitting... Okay. Oh, okay. How about this? One sec. So apparently... The specific model. Could you... Oh, just link to his entire store. Say... that's what I was just going to say is... Let me look at the Discord. Did I? I didn't. Yeah, so if you could put it in the Discord and put it in like the projects channel, maybe it'd be a good place for it. And then I'll just refrain from opening the link until I finish the DLC. And if the embed like does a pop-up that shows stuff that it shouldn't for spoilers reasons, if you put the wakas, the waka brackets, I don't know what they're supposed to be called, just call them the wakas, you know, Pac-Man, waka waka waka, put that around the hyperlink, then it won't show the embed, but it will still have a hyperlink. I keep forgetting to figure out how to actually permit users to put links in here. And it's terrible because the permit button in this dashboard is like a centimeter or a half a centimeter mouse twitch away from the timeout button. So incredibly light spoilers, just a few objects in the DLC, but wait until you at least play the DLC for an hour or two. All right, that's fair. Yeah, I'll Thank you. Side note, did you see the fan gamer model I put in there a while ago? Oh, the model's on coffee. Okay, cool. You've seen that? Dude, I'm on that waiting list. Because I'm a miniature painter, right? So I 3D print, resin 3D print. I got 2 resin printers and I got 2 FDM printers. I print and paint models. And I've done a little bit of Warhammer and stuff like that, but I don't really have time to play the game. So I do a lot of the painting. And I saw that model. It's like, just take my money and run, please. As soon as it's back in stock, I want to build that model so bad. And for those of you who haven't seen that in the Discord, there's a limited run model of the ship from this game that I think it's $100. And I think the first run was only 500 copies, maybe. And the page originally said end of run, and now it says something like restock planned. So they got enough interest in it that they want to actually, or they're gonna hopefully run it again. Has amazing models. Has the mask from ATP. Projection stones with LED bases. Ooh. Sounds good. You put them on 2. Gravity crystal scrolls the entire. Dude, that's awesome. Also sells STLs. Nice. That's awesome. What What printer you're looking at getting? I have been 3D printing. Gosh, I gotta think about it now. I want to explore the ATP, but now you got me talking about things. I've been 3D printing for almost 15 years. Between FDM and resin. Prusa XL5 toolhead. He's in France, so the shipping to buy pre-mades is kind of insane. Yeah, and if he sells STLs, I would definitely be doing the STLs anyway. So got some reading to do. Hi, buddy. Here, let's check that out a second. That is beautiful. Here, I can switch to turn that one off, turn that one on. That's really well done. Very nice. I think that's in my future. 27 inches tall. The LED lights travel the path of on the back. Oh, that's cool. Prusa XL. You see. Prusa XL. How big is this? How big is the print bed? Oh, that's a big boy. Specs. Here. Left. Honestly, of all the printers I've used, I've only used the original little baby Prusa. Oh, there it is. 360 by 360 or 360 cubed. 0.4 nozzle. This is bullshit. You can do better than that. Guarantee you can do better than 0.1 on that printer. Especially if you go down to a 0.2 or 0.25. However, the tool changer, that's an interesting one to me. That's a really interesting one. Yeah, the 5 tool heads is really interesting. So I've got the FDM printers I'm running right now. I have a Voron 2.4 350. So it's only 10 centimeters or 10 millimeters smaller in each direction. So effectively the same size. So I built both the Vorons that I'm running myself. I got the 0.2 and the 2.4. Huge nerd who has one of those. Oh, guilty as charged. Here's the tiny Voron right now. Which one that is? Yeah, so it's that's going to be either the 0.1 or the 0.2. The little teeny babies. You're the 0.2. Yeah. Here. One sec. The desk is a mess right now, but we'll snap a picture of it. Yeah, same print area as the Prusa. The biggest difference looks here is that I don't think the Prusa is enclosed. So, yeah, don't mind the complete and utter mess that's next to it. But if that shows, here, let's do this. So that's the 2. Can you tell where I used green filament? It's a bummer that doesn't come through on the picture because that's green, blue, and gray, like lime green, and then the baby Prush or baby Voron off to the left there. So, yeah, that monster is an absolute workhorse. Every time I turn it on, it just goes. It's been actually 3 months since I've used it, and I used it a couple of days ago, and I didn't have to calibrate or anything. It just goes. Neat sound though. That's great. I read that in the wrong order, and I was like, "Shit! Did I mute myself again?" Was a great fit of his Voron projects. Neat sound though. They sound amazing. Loves his Voron. Yeah, it is a really amazing printer. The benefit of the Prusa over the Voron, same benefit that a Bamboo or hell, even the Crealities over the Voron is you can buy it, you put in a couple of screws, or you take it out of the box, and you're printing. Someone like me, I built that ground up, and it is far from stock spec for the Voron. I did a lot of stuff to that is my own custom voodoo for my use case. And that reminds me, I should, when I start printing that Nomai mask, I'm gonna see if I can get the camera. I got a camera in there. I'm gonna see if I can get the camera hooked up so I can have it on stream, if that's interesting. Confirmed nerdy. Yep. Bamboo and a flash forge. Gotta listen to it. Oh, let's see. Did you put in? Oh, this thing. I totally spaced on that. Let's left here. And button, that one. That's amazing. That is fantastic. I love that. It's a nice build he's got there too. I love this faceplate he's got on the end effector. That purple and green is sick. The only complaint I would have is that it looks like he's using a Revo. I don't know if I can get behind the Revo. Yeah. Of course, it's RGB. Yeah. Modding the Voron over time. Why did that not work? There we go. To the Revo, I love the concept of the Revo nozzle. The implementation is trash. I have not, to be fair though, I have not tried the new ones. And my reference point is the fact that that Voron has the mosquito high flow. Like, was it a 200-watt monster on it? Plus I run the shoot, I can't remember the name. the splitter nozzles on it. I can push like 4 inches of film in a second through that thing. It's nutty. Okay, good. Yes, the Dragon is way better. The Dragon is phenomenal. Yes, it's a really good hot end. The Revo is definitely too slow, especially for that printer. Good. I was going to be really sad if it was a Revo. Other than that, it is a beautiful build. I really like that a lot. All right. Back to ATP. Anyway, if you ever want to talk 3D printing, let me know, because I freaking love 3D printers, and I've been doing it for a really long time. And I would love to see what you do with it. So definitely post more in the project's channel. Once you get it and get it up and running and stuff like that, I'd love to see your progress on it. All right. Arrow, today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Oh. Sure thing. You'll have to deal with me not knowing nearly as much. Oh, that's perfectly fine, dude. You said I have no idea what your dragon mosquito is. Yeah, listen. That's one thing that I recognize a lot about this kind of stuff is I have so much experience in some of these areas that sometimes it's hard for me to talk about it to people who don't have that amount of experience. Just because I've been doing it for so stinking long, you know? Same thing with my job stuff. Like in meetings with my clients, it's so hard to describe what I'm doing to them because I'm so deep in the technical stuff. But I also love seeing other people and helping other people get into that kind of thing. So please, if you have questions, let me know. I will be happy to help where I can, if I can. Music going hard, William? Absolutely, it is. Rapido 2 ACUHF, that's a nice one. If it's the one I'm thinking of. You love the idea of a Voron, but you don't want to tinker that much. Honestly, especially if it's your first one, don't go Voron. I love the Voron, absolutely. It's the best printer I've ever owned, and I will build more in the future, especially when they get the 24 out. That's a 24-inch cube. But the Voron is very, very much not a first-time printer. It is for the enthusiast. It is for the person who knows what they're doing and wants to do something custom built. It's like building like a water-cooled PC version of 3D printing. And yes, I have seen water-cooled Vorons. So I have the 0.2 and the 2.4 350 millimeter version. And both of them, well, the 0.2, I did not self-source about 80% of it. I self-sourced a lot of the hot-end parts and a few other custom bits. But the 0.2 started as an LDO motors kit that I bought through Matter Hackers, and the 2.4 started as an LDO kit that I bought through Fabrico in Florida, which is really good. Fabrico, by the way, if you're looking for that kind of parts, Fabrico is amazing. They have amazing customer service, a little bit slow to respond, but have taken really good care of me when I've had problems in the past. Because he loves the kind of shit. Got my Flash Forge. Told me he would love it. Then you just get one. He's like, nah, I don't think so. He finally talked him into it, and he's gone absolutely nuts. That's amazing. So you got into it before he did, then, and then he just kind of ran with it. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna do some more reading here. Y'all getting me monologuing on exciting topics. Okay, so they relocated the plants. They finished the excavation, relocated the plants. We just keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Well, it looks like you did a damn good job. It's funny when that happens, right? You get a person excited about something and then they run past you with it. That happened with me, actually, with firearms with my brother. I got him into like shooting and training accuracy with shooting, and then he went insane into modifications and stuff. So I'm not that big into modifications. I'm just I keep my skills up and stuff. But he went crazy down the mod road. I created my own free tech support. That's normal, if you can get him interested in something. Yeah, there you go. Get someone to do all the research for you and then ask them questions later. And T-Gump, you're not wrong. This music is phenomenal for good, serious conversations. 214R2, yep, same one I've got. Just different hot end. And other things, but yeah, very similar. Alright. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I can still hardly believe Remy's hypothesis was true. Oh dude, there's a freaking novel written on the wall here. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep. Kasava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last one to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster if Kasava had interrupted my work less to ask for updates. I love this passive-aggressive hypothesis. I'm gonna start using that in emails now. It's almost as good as the worm regards instead of warm regards, right? The worm regards. And you'll get away with it because nobody's going to notice until someone does, and then they realize that the O and the A are so far apart that that couldn't be a typo. Okay. The important point is we're all connected through Ash Twin now. And also that I'm no longer needed for meditating your disagreements. Those two are going at each other. It's crazy. Friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Or our friends on Giant's Deep. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocated for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely to be Avens. I love it. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's so funny too, because that friend has been thinking about getting a Golf GTI or R as a fun car. So what you're saying is that the Golf R and the GTI are nerd cars, right? Twinsies. Could be. Is he missing a molar? Because that one's missing. Real awkward. Like you and Dark House are twins, and me and your buddy are twins. That'd be weird. You haven't been that deep yet? The relationship hasn't gone that deep? Shame. Oh, man. I wouldn't help remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon. Or would it help to remind Avens? Or is Mallow part of the problem? Ooh. Missing? Hope you find it. Dude, that tooth tried to eat itself from the inside out, and it took 3 years to convince them that it was worth yanking out. I was so sick of that stupid thing. And then I woke up and it was gone, and then the next 2 weeks sucked as I had to pull food scraps out of it. Mallow is absolutely part of the problem. I fully agree with that. This is not a one or the other. This is, you are a pair and you are both the problem. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today. They're truly remarkable. When the Ashram project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and today I have worked hard on the Sun Station. And it at last is complete. If everything goes to plan, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ashram project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ashram project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ashram project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ashram project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Except that it didn't work. It didn't work when they fired at the sun. And then a couple 100,000 years in the future, it did work, and it triggered the loop. Maybe? I feel like I'm missing something. If it's been that long... All the Nomai that were around died suddenly. This wasn't like a slow death. Like, there have been Nomai on tables and on floors. Like, this was an immediate, a catastrophic event. Right, exactly. So the sun station did not work and never will for the text from the station. So the sun station never worked, but the sun did eventually explode because of the death of the universe, or whatever caused the death of the universe. And that triggered the orbit probe cannon to launch. What I want to know is what happened in between then and now. What event took place that wiped them out so quickly? Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova, sending the probe data from this cannon launched back in time. They were triggering the loop to find the eye of the universe. The count, the probe count, that's the loop count. They triggered it so that they didn't have to burn time finding the eye of the universe, and to them it would be, boom, we found it. Now we know where it is. But it looped 9.3 times 22 million times, or minutes of time to find it. But the sun station didn't work, per the text of the station. At least now I know what they were. That is wild. You know, why are actually just programmers? While not, I have the universe location, do launch probe, wait 22 minutes. That's good. And then they just had a typo in the Boolean and it seg faulted, and now we're here. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Unless it didn't fail. Unless it failed the first time and they did it again. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. Their way of saying, like, okay, the writers, 10 out of 10. Absolutely phenomenal. Well done. But I feel like I need to use that one in, like, talking to the client. Easier said than done? No. This is easier expressed than accomplished. Oh, I'm sure they did. Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic. Fantastic writing. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Adeo. But you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Hopefully that wasn't doubling audio. I just realized that since I had the Discord up, I had the desktop and game audio captures turned on. So hopefully that wasn't crazy on your end. Oh, come on. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. The ghost matter, that was the catastrophic event. This music could not have been perfect for this scene, by the way. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new. So we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. And that's the last entry. I don't know what that is. Is this the off switch? Remove the core of the disable the Astron project. You're about to access the core. While the Astron project is active. Oh. Wait, well that... Yeah, so, I'm trying. There's so many of them. So the anti-gravity is weird. Turning the gravity off is weird. It makes me wonder if there's something up in there that needs access. You're about to access the core. Removing the core will disable the Astron project. Will this then shut off the loop? Sun explodes, everyone dies. Removing the core will disable the Astron project. Can you reinsert the core? Do I have enough time to pull the core out, see what's going on, stick it back in, continue? The Astron project is why the loop is happening. Like, that's storing the memories and resetting it, right? and causing the time loop. But is disabling it permanent, and does disabling it mean? Like, is this one of the endings? I want to check something. I want to see how much time I have left in this loop before I do that. Dude, this thing is making me so freaking dizzy. 10 minutes until the end of the cycle. I don't see anything in there. But I have a sneaky suspicion I'm going to have to turn off gravity to get up to it. Okay, I know exactly what needs to happen now. I see it. I get it. It's there. That is the core, warp core, that needs to be taken to the Nomai vessel in order to go to the Eye of the Universe. This is exactly what that is. Okay. Good to know. It is beautiful. Look at that. It's such a contrast. The high tech of the sci-fi or metaphysics or the physics of the black and white holes versus the Aztec, or yeah, I guess it is Aztec architecture style of the Nomai is a really cool contrast. Oh. I've been 3D printing for a very long time, and I have never had as much of a desire to print an item from a game as I do right now. That is so cool. All right. So we know how to do it now. Disable the Ash Twin project. Oh, I want to do it so bad. That is amazing. Oh, I didn't see these before. That's so cool too, because I was trying to think of like how do I get the high energy lab? Because it's the only other place that I can remember seeing the warp cores. How do I get those into that warp core? So it's really cool. There's also an Easter egg you can do here, similar to the high energy lab. Okay. Is that something I should do now or when I come back? But first, Bast to Loop Dough. Guess what? You're a bot. And you get the ban hammer. Deny your streamboo.com. Took him a while this time. Yeah. BRB. Cool. Remy, I've installed the mask inside the Ash Twin project. Box. They look beautiful, although I feel as though I'm being observed. Oh, okay. That's good to know. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair to the project succeeds, otherwise... Oh yeah, I have seen this before. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds. There's a safety measure, yeah. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues make us aware of the situation, so we'll be able to fix it. Right. Okay. That is one nice thing that I think they did is... I mean, I tend to be pretty thorough about looking at things, or I try to be anyway. But this way you can at least find information if you stumble across things in a different order. Oh, the line is funny because most people assume it's because of failure, not success. You mean when finding, like, they find stuff that's a repeat and they assume they failed on something? I'm sorry, I apparently didn't follow that one. Gratitude for the least shipment. Yeah, we got this one too. Right, so this was the one from Timber Hearth. Yeah. No, there's a line about the statue triggering from success or equipment failure. Oh, I got it. Yeah. My brain had already moved past the message when I read that, so I was not connecting that dot very well. Good news, yard. The advanced warp core is ready and installed in the central Ash Twin chamber. Oh yeah, so this is... I didn't actually read the prompt. This is Brittle Hollow. The Black Hole Forge. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well. Okay. I did not mean to go through that. That's awkward. I meant to go look at it. I'm gonna ride out this loop. I want to see if I can think about that Easter egg. Not quite sure what that would be. Don't go away. Apparently, one of my children is being an absolute terrorist tonight. Come here, planet. I want to go back. I want to go back. Here it comes. Let me out of here. And yeet. Boom. All right. So, where would an Easter egg be? similar to the high energy lab. Does it have to do with the warp cores? There's not a whole lot to interact with here, though. Oh, I have an idea, actually. Oh, this would be really funny if this actually works. Can I get stuck inside of it? Yeah. Open up. How quickly does it open? I don't know. Stuff closes pretty quickly. Maybe this isn't it. But I wonder. Oh boy, that was not it. That was not the right trajectory. Get back! I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get myself stuck inside of this thing. I don't know if that's the Easter egg or not, but I feel like it might be. Close. Yeah, that seems crazy difficult to land, though. End times. You're saying I should pull it out? Uh-oh. Y'all are freaking me out now. I didn't know either. Seemed like a bad idea. I hit my head on it. I don't know what it is. That was cool. All right. So a while ago, one of you said there's one location that's pretty cool to be when the world ends. And that was it. Nice. That's really cool. So that was the Easter egg, yeah? Or is there something else I'm missing? Button? Why are you not working? Okay, open map. Son of a bitch. What? Excuse me. This is my confused face. I think we need to go back there. Oh, yeah, fantastic idea. Thank you. I have not used that yet. I should. What? Oh, we're coming way too hot. Okay, so... the Ash Twin Project actually survives. Like, not just temporally, but physically survives. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is the part when I played, they didn't have that feature. Oh, so you just have to wait. God. The sleeping. This is him, right? No, where are you? Oh, you're on the other side. There he is. Let's not suffocate right after we duplicated ourselves, shall we? Hello. Egghead. That's seconds, right? I think so. Oh, man. This game continues to throw new, really cool things at me. I'm loving it. This is one of those games that you play it and it's like, this just kind of ruins, in a way, ruins all other games for you. On some level. It's a question for you. Listen to the stars. See further in the loop you are. Did I notice that? I've noticed them exploding. Oh, wait. Not with each subsequent loop, but the further in the loop you are. Yes, I have noticed that. Yeah, because I've also caught them exploding in the distance too. Because it's not just this solar system; it's the entire universe apparently that's going kaput. Wait a second. Get out of here. I have to wait for it to come back around. The question is it... At this point, I don't think it's preventable. I don't... For a long time, I thought the whole point was to prevent it. But now... I don't think it's preventable, and I don't think the point is to prevent it. The end game is you pull the core out, you stop the loop in the Astron project. Dude, that is deep. That's so deep. Good grief. Oh, one sec. I don't even know how to wrap my brain around this. I'm trying to remember my thoughts out loud. Because you have a society that... Good grief. Another one. Go away, you bastards. I don't want it. You should know this by now. There we go. Oh, missed it. Boom. Those boss are coming in here again. They were trying to start this time loop to find the eye of the universe, and they could stop the time loop and go to it. Because they knew it was going to take ages to find it. And then the comet came. And at this point, my assumption is that the ghost matter is what killed them off. That's the catastrophic event, right? There's two of me. Where am I? I'm right there. What the shit, dude? This got weird in a hurry. Yeah, duplicating living beings probably wasn't what the Nomai had in mind when they built the Astron project. I wonder if we have the same memories. Good question, let's see. I remember all the time loops, including the last loop when it jumped into the black hole. In here, what about you? Yeah, it sounds like our memories diverged at the start of the last loop. Makes sense to me, seeing how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created two of us. Hey, what about you? Hey, what do you think happens if you don't jump into a black hole again at the end of this loop? That's a good question. Something I've been wondering about. We're in thoroughly uncharted territory at this point. Like all the other time manipulation stuff we've experienced. Are you being sassy? You can't sass me, you are me. It does kind of prove we're the same person, though. At any rate, it's been good talking to you. Me, incredibly strange, but good. See you around. If you're me, then I'm as confused as you are. Do you think it's okay that there's two of us? When we're talking, nothing's exploded yet. Nothing's exploded yet. Gazan always says that means the day is going well. Maybe the universe doesn't mind two of us. Hopefully not. Besides, an extra version of us is definitely better than if we'd created an extra anglerfish or something. We're charming and have fewer teeth. That probably counts for something. If I don't, then where did you come from? I feel as real as ever. I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. This is just what a figment of my imagination would say. What have we done? Jumping into the black hole was a terrible idea. Yes, it was. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wah! This sounds like me and my kid at 4 in the morning just screeching. Oh man, that's amazing. It's the greatest day of my life. Sure, two of us is great and all, but it's the greatest? What about the day we know? The day we, you know. What about that one? You're talking about the day I... Wait, no, I'm talking about the other one. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, now you got it. That was an incredible day. But today's probably the greatest day after that one. Wait, can you read my mind? Definitely no, I just have the same memories as you. Except for this loop, I mean... I started this loop by popping out of a white hole inside the Ashwin project. Since in the loop before this one, I jumped into a black hole. Now, what do you think happens if I don't jump into a black hole? Alright. Interesting. That's amazing. Love it. 9 minutes. Is my ship gone? What do you think happens if you don't jump in again? Time loop resets. There's still two of us. Because the copy's time loop started jumping into the black hole. And it did loop. So one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to loop and both of us will still exist in the same wake-up locations. Or coming out of the white hole was not an actual thing. Like a loopable thing. And there'll all be one of me. Or bozo copy of me is going to jump into the black hole and there's going to be three of me. All of those have equal probability in my brain. My ship is gone, so. I was hoping to be able to sleep and try it. And I don't really want to stand around here for 10 minutes. My ship is probably toast too, isn't it? You know, sleep and try jumping in or not. Yeah, that's kind of what my plan was. But my ship is gone, so I gotta get over there. Okay. That did not work. There we go. Come on. Roll over. There we go. Oh, hey, look. What is going on? Gravity. I'm half tempted to jump in again. I kind of wanna. For the science. And see what would happen. Alright, shirt, where are you? I need to take a nap. You're over here. Real quick nap. Okay. Doze off, it said 9 minutes, so we'll assume 8 minutes, so we'll sleep for 4? 5? Which one? Which one? So it stopped me at 4.5 minutes. All right. Oh, I slept too long, didn't I? It said 9 minutes, so I thought I had enough time. Oh, wrong one. Because if neither of us jumps in, it'll just be a straight restart, I think. Was it too long? Maybe we got one more shot? Probably not. Nope. If you actually have experiences to know what happens if you don't jump in. Too late! That's what happens when you don't jump in. Yep. Just like the high energy lab. Because you break it in the middle of transfer. That's amazing. Paradox. This text changed. To load previous save.
Hello there.
Soundboard be glitching. That's not been a while. Paradox because you're... And it's gone. Actually died. I like that. DLC time. It is. It's also technically bedtime. Here, let's do this. We'll start it. And we'll continue it next time. If I remember right, it's... Where are you? It's only 8 p.m. Exactly. If only I could convince my body that that was true. I thought it was right up here, wasn't it? The hut. This is where I gotta go, I think, right? Where be you? Radio tower hut thing. With a drug called caffeine, yes. This is true. Oh, there it is. I thought it was right around the room for some reason. Wait a second. Before I do that. Boom. That is it all. That is everything. All out chambers had ash high energy cables from the surface. 8 monoliths. The third is yeah. That clicked in my brain earlier and didn't solidify until now that it's me, Gabbro, and the statue inside the probe tracking module. Yeah, so they were unable to power it because the sun station didn't work. Then they all died, and what, 300,000 years later, here we are. All right. Weird magical hut. Oh, I had this other question too. Huh? This one. Where are you? Not you. This one. Okay. That's bugging me. I'll be back, radio tower. I need to go take care of something. There. I realized last time that I never actually identified this signal, and it keeps showing up, and it was annoying. So I'm gonna go do it. If I can remember to let go of a button. There we go. Landing on an orbiting planet inside of a grove of trees. What could possibly go wrong? I can use landing mode this time, though. It was really funny when you were in the tracking module and used the projection pool. And as 2's third, you immediately turned around and looked at the statue. I remember that sequence of events now. Oh, man. That's funny. It's like, who's the third? Oh, hi, you. You, Esker. Okay, good. Do you have anything else to say for yourself? I haven't talked to you since I blew up. Okay, bye. Hidden in plain sight, isn't that what we were saying? Okay, listen here, Moon. I left you. You should leave me alone, too. Alright, now we're here. It is... where? So turned around right now. We're gonna wander until we find it, maybe. Did I ever? I did. I was thinking, did I ever actually investigate this? But I did from the mine. I came out the other side. Went in a big circle now. Oh, come on. There's the crater. The sea, which means the town is over here. I think. Yep, there's the town, which means the radio tower should be over here. Apparently I'm tripping. No, let's not do that. And I'm forgetting how to freaking fly. Good grief. I found it, and then I lost it. I thought I had the landmarks in my head, too. There it is. Okay. Satellite angle 248. Satellite angle 137. There's a dude riding the satellite. What a Chad. Satellite angle 40. Giant Steep. Timber Hearth. Shared Hollow. Hourglass Twins. Dark Bramble. Phantom Moon. Why is there a picture of the Phantom Moon hanging on the wall? Hourglass. Bramble. Bramble, Interloper. Puddle Hollow. Timber Hearth. Hourglass. And you. This man using his brain. I know. It's a rare thing, huh? And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the records show that on this historic day, Outer Wild Ventures has... Ah, they're printing again. They're printing. Here they come. Stars above. We look at that. There's Brittle Hollow. And look there. That's Hollow's Lantern and Giant's Deep. And the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless. Completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looks stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. This is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on. What's that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. Radio Gabbro and ask him to examine the satellite lenses for defects. Oh, that's right, that's Gabbro. Only shows up in this one. What are you talking about? Shows up in 2 of them. No. That's the Quantum Moon. Not this. What is this? I'm using my brain, but apparently not correctly. Because that's Quantum Moon. This is some other shenanigans. That's Quantum Moon. Do we have 2 sneaky bastard moons? Radio tower. Deep space radio. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Well, at least there's not two of me on the map this time. So that's the satellite. Radio tower. Radio tower designed to receive photos taken by the deep space satellites. There are several photos of the entire solar system hanging on the walls. Hornfels noticed something strange in one of the photos, but concluded equipment malfunction was the only sensible explanation. All right. Ooh, good call. Oh, look at that. There's even a path over here. I did not notice that. Despite my checking on them, at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say. A watched satellite never transmits data. That's a joke for you, Journal. No one say that. No one says that. Oh, man. Shrimp mode is engaging. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time managed to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabriel, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabriel's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Oh, I need this. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabriel knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked. But I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. That's fair. Yes. You burn marshmallows, you are a psychopath. Like, clinically. This right here, though. Why does this not have a roast on marshmallow prompt? Because this is a perfect s'more campfire. It really is. I didn't actually know that. That's hilarious. Even eating a burned one? Can you even cook a nice toasty good real s'more marshmallow here? Looks like it. Apparently not, because she's still black. Look how black that marshmallow is, and it's not even burned. Let's try it again. Yeah, a little too long, I think. No! We're not going to waste these marshmallows, even if it's a little too much. Close. Oh yeah, look at that golden glow. Just a tiny bit more. Boom. you didn't see that last one. You got a little too much. Okay, so from the looks of it, oh wow, buttons. The next step, wherever it is, over there, is to visit a deep space radio. Interesting. But yes, wrong button. Meditate at least to mark it on the map. I think being inside the Ashfin project and kind of connecting all the dots there was one of my favorite bits so far. And I'm glad that I didn't go there until right near the end. Like, was able to hit, as far as I know, hit all the other stuff and then go there and kind of brought everything together. I mean, it's kind of shown in the rumor mode, right? That's the big centerpiece. So that makes sense. But really cool. I'm really excited to see what the ending actually is. But first, we have a DLC to play through. So it's time for me to go to bed. Saturday, I will be back, 9 o'clock. If that changes, of course, I'll ping the Discord, let you guys know. But right now it's looking like 100% Saturday, unless computer equipment is a huge pain. Because I may be building computer pieces instead of streaming. It depends on what I end up doing. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, other than that, thank y'all for hanging out tonight. It's been a pleasure. We have a wonderful evening. And I will see you Saturday for some DLC content. See you next time. Bye.